I don't remember. I don't remember these conversations. I've had other things going on. Hello there, welcome back to Sightless Gamer Hag. My name is Rachel, you're right. We are continuing with Agatha Christie's Murder on the Orient Express. We're actually, what happened last time? Oh, we're doing a crime investigation within a crime investigation. It's like an Inception level thing of, we found a detective unconscious in a toilet on the train, and she is investigating another crime that happened. So we are currently playing as her.
Okay, here's this famous cabin.
So she is, I'm assuming she's telling Poirot all about this, what this situation is. So, a little girl who was the daughter of a very rich man was kidnapped. A very rich and influential man was kidnapped. We believe that the nanny's boyfriend was involved.
Is anyone there?
We don't know to what extent. But she fibbed to the cops.
I can't just waltz in without a warrant.
You have probable cause. Okay. Let's go and have a little look around. We're just going to have a little snoop. You know what I mean? Just going to have a little snoop. So, by our amazing detective deducting skills, we have concluded that the little girl was taken to this cabin, potentially. What's this? An axe. Okay. Okay. So we were just sent to like get a statement from the nanny because the statement went missing, but it turns out that she'd lied anyway. We managed to uncover the lie, so that's fine. What is this?
That barrel is sturdy enough. I could climb on it.
Okay, let's move it there. I'm not going to break the door down, but I will climb through an open window, you know what I mean? Okay, let's stand on the barrel. Okay, what is this? Zoom in a little bit.
Empty wine bottles. Somebody has been here lately.
Okay.
Ugh, an old hunting trophy starting to molt.
What else is there? Not much. I wonder if we can see in the other room, maybe. Zoom out. Oh, hang on, what's this? Bed underneath the window. Okay. Is there another window we can look in?
I need to see what's inside.
Okay, can we move this barrel over there, maybe? No, we can just climb it. Oh! Oh! Hang on.
It's Daisy's plush toy. If Fluffy is here, the kidnapper has been here. I have to get inside this cabin.
Okay. So we are gonna, hang on, let me check my mind map. Get to know the case. So this is the case. The Daisy Armstrong kidnapping. So I was sent to interview Susan, the nanny. She has fibbed. Right. Trace of the 4x4. There we go. Enter the cabin. I need to break in. So let's go get an axe. Hopefully we can pick it up. I think I just need to activate the right sequences of events. So let's go try the door again.
I'm not getting through this door by wishing it open. The broom isn't sturdy enough to force the door.
I'm gonna go get an axe. We've seen an axe, we're gonna go get it. Where was it? It's over here somewhere, wasn't it? Over here. So I mean, we know.
A maul for splitting wood. Perfect for attacking doors.
I mean, okay. We have that now. We're gonna break this door open. I mean, we know the story of this thing. We're pretending that we don't. That's the deal. Okay. Because there might be people here who don't know this story. Dun dun dun! Subtle. I like it. Oh, she's got her gloves on. Awesome.
Look at that. A broken door to investigate. No need for a warrant.
I have probable cause. I believe a crime has been committed here. Come on, look down. There we go.
Some people seem to have played here before.
Okay. We're going to investigate everything. Every little thing.
Some boxes. I wonder what they were used for.
Possibly nothing good. What is this?
A lot of tools. I guess somebody noticed the cabin was about to fall down.
Okay, let's have a little look over here. More boxes. Cabinet. What else have we got? Oh, here's a stove.
The stove is cold. Nobody's been here recently.
So somebody's been here, but nobody's been here recently. Okay. What's this on here? Hairbrush. Do you think this is Daisy's,
That's a
maybe?
woman's hairbrush. Did Suzanne actually come in here after all?
I mean, to gender a hairbrush, it's just a brush for somebody with long hair. You don't know, my love. You don't know. You can't, you can't say for sure. You can just say that there's a long hairbrush.
It's fluffy, no doubt about it.
Okay. What else have we got? What is this? Got a mustache.
I've earned a gold mustache.
Oh, good for you. Okay, wine bottles. Let's have a look at them now we're in here. Come on. There we go.
This bottle comes from the Blue Lagoon.
Okay. $3,892. What haven't we looked at?
The floor is scratched and worn in this area. The sofa must have been moved a lot.
I wonder if we can move this sofa maybe then. I feel like we should have called for backup. I have regrets about not calling for backup, you know what I mean?
Damn, it's booby-trapped. If I move, it could go off, and that countdown tells me it wants to go off anyway.
What's this one? How do we do this? 3. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh. Oh. Oh no. What do I do? What do I do? Do I need to move everything in? Okay. Oh shit. Yes. Okay. Let's do this one. What do I need to do here? How do I... What? What do I do? I need to cut the wire.
That should do it.
I don't know what I did.
I wonder if that's
But
how
I-
close it was. This would have ended my investigation right here. These
I mean-
rods are heading towards the canisters. It must be the trigger for the explosion. I smell a strong, sweet smell. Damn.
Oh no.
I think these are filled to the brim with diethyl ether. Incredibly flammable. It looks like the kidnappers wanted to utterly destroy this place and whoever opened this hatch. A wooden crate? I have to open it.
I don't want to. I really wish I'd call for backup. This is going to be horrible.
Daisy.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I called in my discovery of the body. Then there was nothing I could do except protect the site for forensics.
Fuck. Okay.
He arrived an hour later. Cordoned off the cabin with crime scene tape and went to work, looking for physical evidence, fingerprints, testing for fluids, DNA, any clues science can uncover.
Wow. Wow. Oh, now I've got to go and tell the parents.
They removed Daisy's body. The autopsy would take place in the morning.
Armstrong Manor, March 29th,
But I had one
2019.
more stop to make.
She's a junior detective as well. Literally, we were just sent here to take a statement. Because there'd been a glitch and the nanny statement had missing. And then we were like, ho ho ho, something's not quite right here. I'm sorry. We found your child. She was just down the road. It did not end well. Aw. That sucks. Again, kind of wish I had backup.
That night, I swore to
But
find
just
the
so
monster
support
who
for the
killed that
family,
child.
you know what I mean? Is that simple mistake? Ah, we are back on this line. Orient Express, December 17th, 2023.
Ratchet on train saw me? How? Daisy.
Well, this is the doctor.
She was awake?
And then she collapsed again.
I take the responsibility. She was weaker than I realized.
Oh.
Lie still while I examine you. Pupils dilated?
I'm all right.
I love how he's looking at his wrist as if he was looking at his watch, but there's no watch there.
Your pulse is very weak.
Have some hot chocolate.
I have to finish my story. Ratchet can't escape again.
Ratchet's going nowhere.
Have no fear of that, mademoiselle. Ratchet will not escape.
We must hear her story.
This woman needs rest. I will let you know when she is recovered enough to continue. But I warn you, it will be some time. I understand, Doctor. Thank you. I have completed my preliminary examination of the deceased. I think that it will interest you.
Indeed it will. And I have other witnesses to interrogate. You are right. Let's not put this poor woman in danger. There will be plenty of time for her to finish her story when she has recovered. By
Hmm.
all means,
I mean, we're
tell
stuck
me
in
the
a
results of
snowdrift,
your
so.
examination.
She is American. She's a copper. I would say early 30s.
That was easy.
It's like a victory screen from a fight game. Hilarious. So, time of death.
Estimate the time of death?
Rigor mortis was advanced, but not complete. I estimate the death occurred between midnight and 2 in the morning.
That tallies with the witness statements I've collected so far.
Cause of
What
death?
is the cause of death?
Multiple stab wounds to the upper torso. It's odd there are no signs of a struggle. That might indicate one of the first wounds was enough to kill him.
It seems that Monsieur Rachell had taken sleeping pills during the night.
Ah, that would explain the lack of defensive wounds.
Smokes?
Mr. McQueen and Mr. Masterman told me that Monsieur Rachell didn't smoke. Can you confirm this?
I can't
Whose
say
is the
without a
banana
more
vape?
extensive post-mortem.
Okay, and then stab wounds.
What can you tell me about the stab wounds?
I counted 12 in all. 1 or 2 are so slight as to be practically scratches. On the other hand, at least 3 would be capable of causing death. The angle of the wounds is instructive. Most appear to have been struck by a right-handed person. But you see this one, under the right armpit. It's not a deadly blow, given the depth, but a right-hander couldn't have done it. It was most certainly struck with the left hand.
So, our murderer is left-handed. No, it is more difficult. than
Much
that,
more
is it
difficult.
not?
As you say, Mr. Poirot, some of these other blows are just as obviously right-handed.
How to explain the variety of blows? Multiple killers, or the body has been moved. Potentially.
Do we have a first and second murderer, as the great Shakespeare would put it? The first murderer stabs his victim and exits left, turning off the light. Then a second murderer comes in the dark, does not see his or her work has been done, and stabs a dead body.
Magnificent.
You think so? I'm glad. It sounds to me a little like nonsense.
Okay.
Thank you, Doctor. Excellent work under difficult circumstances. Please let me know when I may speak again with Mademoiselle Locke.
Of course.
Okay. Okay, so we need to find someone who smokes and ask them if they know of any other smokers. What is that out there? Nothing. Nothing. Who do we know that smokes? We know that Michelle smokes. So let's go find Michelle. I think he's sat down here. Or he was sat down here. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Let's go find him. Oh,
Most of the passengers pass by the bar during the day. They eat, drink, write. Maybe I can use this information for my investigation.
okay. What is the best way to know if someone is right-handed or left-handed? Ask the Mr. Fulcher to observe the hands of the passengers. Ask passengers directly if they're right-handed or left-handed. Ask book if the passenger information is stored anywhere. I would just ask
Must
them.
admit I'm not right this time.
Why not?
Nice.
Oh, so we're just gonna... Okay.
Yes, it could work. He appears to be an observant young man and serves the passengers regularly.
I mean, I just asked them, but what do I know? What's the best way to know if someone is right-handed or left-handed? Ask everyone to hold something in their hands. Ask everyone to write something. Ask everyone to reveal which hand they write with.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. If I ask them to write something trivial, they may do it instinctively with their dominant hand.
Okay. What is the best way to know if someone's right-handed or left-handed? Ask Mr. Michel to keep track of who is left-handed. Remember a conversation with Monsieur Bouc about the hands of passengers. For people I have tested before, remember if they have used their right or left hand.
Good job.
Okay.
Yes, I will remember which people use their right or left hand.
Do I have to
I'm
remember?
writing well. That happens to me a lot.
Okay. I mean, we can talk to some people.
Mademoiselle Debenham, I have a few questions for you.
Of course.
Last
Let's
night.
start with your movements last night.
There's little to tell. I went to bed and slept.
Did you know the man who was killed?
I saw him for the first time during lunch yesterday.
Did you notice anything about him?
Well, if I believed in auras, I might say he seemed dark.
Ask her to write her
Would you
address.
mind writing your address on this paper for me?
Not at all.
She is right-handed.
Yes, Mademoiselle Debenham is right-handed.
Let's do Miss
Do
Olsen.
you recall what time Mademoiselle Olsen went to get some aspirin from Madame Hubbard?
I remember glancing at the clock. She left our room just after 10:30 p.m.
Was she away for a long time?
About 5 minutes.
That confirms what Madame Hubbard told me.
Okay. Are you a
Do you
smoker?
smoke by any chance?
No, I never have.
Okay. And the scarlet kimono.
Do you own a scarlet nightgown?
No, it isn't mine.
Who's that?
I don't know. What do you mean?
You do not say, I have no such thing. You say, it isn't mine. Meaning that you know who it belongs to, am I correct?
Oh, I see. No.
Oh, she's still missing an
I
earring.
woke up this morning about 5 a.m. with the feeling that the train had been standing still for a long time. I opened the door, and I saw someone in a scarlet kimono some way down the corridor. Her back was turned. It was impossible to see who it was.
I understand.
Okay.
Thank you for your assistance, mademoiselle.
Just have a little look at the table. No. Right, let's go speak to
Mademoiselle,
Mademoiselle
I am
Olsen.
sorry to disturb you, but I need to ask you a few questions.
Are you the investigator?
I am.
We are lucky you are on the train. What do you want to know?
Last night.
I hear, mademoiselle, that you were the last person to see the murdered man alive.
I do not know. It may be so. I opened the door of his compartment by mistake. I was much ashamed. It was a most awkward mistake.
You actually saw him?
Yeah, he was reading a book.
And what did you do after that, mademoiselle?
I went in to the American lady, Mrs. Hubbard. I asked her for some aspirin, and she gave it to me. I usually carry extra aspirin for the refugees, but I gave mine to a camp in Turkey. They needed it more than me.
Nationality, German, Italian, Swedish. I think she's Swedish. Housewife, police detective, nurse. Nurse, maybe. 46. Let's see. Ooh, nice.
My little grey cells do not let me down.
Oh my god, I love that every time. Okay, communication door.
Mrs. Hubbard asked you whether the communicating door between her compartment and that of Monsieur Rachell was bolted.
Yes,
And was it?
yes.
And after that, what did you do?
After that, I went back to my compartment, took the aspirin, and lay down. That was around 10:50 p.m.
Okay, roommate.
Is there anyone else in your compartment?
Yeah, a young English lady. Very nice, very amiable.
After the train left Vinkovsky, Did she leave the compartment?
No, I am sure she did not.
Why are you so sure if you were asleep?
I sleep very lightly. I am used to waking at a sound. I am sure that if she had come down from the berth above, I should have awakened.
Did you yourself leave the compartment after that?
Not until this morning.
Okay, scarlet
Do
kimono.
you have a scarlet
She doesn't
silk
seem like the
kimono,
type,
No,
if I'm honest.
I have a
But-
comfortable dressing gown of Jaeger material.
You never know.
Do you smoke, mademoiselle?
No, I can't stand the smell of tobacco.
Okay.
Perhaps you will be so amiable as to write me down your address.
With pleasure.
She is also right-handed.
Mademoiselle Olsen is indeed right-handed.
Okay.
This was a very interesting conversation, mademoiselle. I thank you.
If you have any other questions, I'll be in my compartment. Good luck, Mr. Poirot.
To be fair though, knowing... Let's have a little look at our mind thing. A contradiction. Solson went to bed around 10:50. According to Miss Old, Miss Devon slept through the night. Last room 10:30. Okay. Okay. According to she slept through the night. Oh, hang on. And then there we go. Miss Olsen should have heard Miss Devon leave at 5 AM. Okay.
Strange, this story. If Mademoiselle Olsen is such a light sleeper, why didn't she tell me about Mademoiselle Debenham getting out of bed? She even made a point to tell me the opposite. Et voilà.
Well, did she though? What are the links between Miss Locke and Ratchet? Photo Daisy stuffed animal, Ratchet's trash. Miss Locke is a police officer. Okay, trash. What do we have here?
That was easy.
Yeah. So what else do we have? Continue interrogations. Character right or left-handed. Tracking dominant hands. Oh my goodness, there's so much stuff here. Okay. Really, I'm not really sure about the whole getting people to write things down, because all that tells you is that they write with that particular hand. It doesn't tell you whether they stabbed a person with that particular hand.
I'll observe her instead.
Just gonna stand over creepily.
I'll keep an eye on them instead.
Okay.
Monsieur
Hello.
Fauché, may I disturb you for a moment?
Of course. How can I help?
It is,
Last
of
night.
course, about the murder of Monsieur Ratchet. Can you tell me your movements last night?
I understand. Yesterday evening, I took a break at Vinkovsky station with Hotaru. We then went to our quarters in the staff accommodations, a section of the luggage car. Freya was there, reading, and I went to bed right after. Freya is there now, I think, and Hotaru is in the kitchen. They can verify my story.
What time was this?
11:30 p.m. or a bit after. The snow is beginning to fall heavily.
I see. Thank you.
Okay. Right
Can you
address.
write your address on this paper, please?
You want to pay me a visit?
Who knows, Monsieur Fauché?
He is right-handed.
Is right-handed, there can be no doubt.
Well,
Are you a smoker?
I'm trying to quit, but yes. I'm now down to just 1 pack of cigarettes a week. If you're looking for a heavy smoker, you should talk to Hotaru.
okay.
Thank
I will
you,
go and
Monsieur
speak to
Fauché.
Hotaru.
I'll come back to you if I have more questions.
Okay. Well, to be fair, I don't think that getting people right to sign the address, I don't think like whether people are left-handed or right-handed really count, because there's so many stab wounds and there's so many different like. I'm gonna go and speak to Hotaru first. Like it doesn't really matter, you know what I mean? Bonjour.
Ah, Monsieur Maury, would you have a few minutes to give me? I have some questions to ask you.
Do I look like I can answer questions? The room
What's up with
is
you?
filling. My head is about to explode.
You were celebrating last night?
Celebrating. When Freya always wins. Ah, what am I saying? If you want my answers to your questions to make sense, help me recover. You see there, the magnet on the
Oh
fridge.
my goodness.
That is my special recipe. I call it my day after survival tonic. If you could make me my special tonic, I might survive long enough to answer your questions.
This
John
better be
knows
worth
the
it.
recipe very well. He can help you with the preparation.
Very well, Monsieur Maury. If I must, I must.
You better
I
have
will
some
make
damn
you
good
your
information.
day after survival tonic.
He's Japanese. Here's our chef. He's head chef. 55? Not a bad guess. Not a bad
My
guess.
little grey cells did not let me down.
This better be worth it. Half a lemon juice, fresh sparkling water, 6 mint leaves. Okay, I have that. What have we got here? I'm assuming that all of the ingredients will be at the bar, unless there's some in here. Oh, this is the puzzle that we did. Okay, let's leave that. Is that a lemon there? Lemon. Pick up. What is this? Sparkling water. We want that. We want some ginger. Ginger.
I'm missing half of the tonic ingredients.
We're gonna go find them, it's fine. Don't you worry. What are we missing? Let's check our list. Day after tonic survival. How do I look at my items? Back to the bar. Ask Jean for some help. I think I needed some mint. I'm assuming that he's got some mint for muddling a
Fauché,
cocktail.
May I disturb you for a moment?
Of course. How can I help?
Day after survival tonic.
Monsieur Fauché, I need your help to prepare a cocktail.
What is this phrase? This is music to my ears. What can I fix for you? A mojito? A gin and tonic? Or perhaps a martini? Shaken, not stirred?
It's not for me, but for Monsieur Maury.
Ah, his day after survival tonic. Unfortunately, I know it well. Bring me the
Good.
ingredients and I'll prepare it for you right away.
Okay.
Monsieur Fauché, may I disturb you?
Of course. How can I help?
How do I...
Thank you, Monsieur Fauché. I'll come back to you if I have more questions.
Okay. There we go. Inventory. What do I need? So I've got the lemon juice. I've got sparkling water. I've got ginger. So I need mint leaves. Okay. What is in there? Come back and look at that. I'm on a mission. I'm going to make some tonic for this chef, which the information he gives me better be bloody worth it. That's all I'm saying. So we need some mint leaves. Hopefully they're in here. Look here. Disgraceful. Okay. Let's go look around the other side. Is that mint? That is mint. Okay. So I think I've got everything. There isn't anything here. What's this? Ah, okay.
I have all the ingredients for Monsieur Maurice's tonic. I
Ah.
have to see Monsieur Fauchet so he can prepare it for me.
But we didn't put that juice into anything. We're just randomly carrying around like ingredients in our pocket. That's just throw some lemon juice in my pocket, you know what I mean? It's fine. There's a lot of back and forth then. This information better be worth it.
Monsieur Fauchet, may I disturb you for a moment? Here is everything that was listed on the magnet.
Excellent. I can take it from here.
Quick,
Mr.
quick.
Poirot, I'm uncertain about the lemon juice. Is it half a lemon or a full lemon for the recipe?
It is half a lemon.
Half a lemon.
I can't remember if Hotaru prefers it with ginger or without. Do you
Yes.
remember?
Yes.
I can assure you that he will want the ginger.
I thought you knew the recipe well.
There you are, sir. Hotaru will be himself again.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
You better be. Alright. Flipping better be. I don't know.
Here you go, Mr. Mori. I hope this will help you.
I hope
Thank you
you.
very much. Please give me a moment while this takes effect. It will be a while, I'm afraid. But I will not move from the kitchen.
Since I have to wait, do you know where I can find Mademoiselle Nielsen?
She is in the staff quarters in the luggage car. If the door is locked, John will have the key.
Thank you. I will return. I hope you have a speedy recovery.
Okay. Let's go and get the key anyway. Hello. Key.
Monsieur Mori told me that you are the one who has the key to open the luggage car door. I will need it.
Yes, that's right. Here it is. Please don't forget to give it back to me.
I will not forget, Monsieur Fauchet.
I mean, I might.
I have a favor to ask. Could you visit the passengers who are in their rooms and explain there has been an error with their allergy and diet form?
But, Monsieur Poirot, I made no errors.
Of course not. Call it a computer error.
Yes, it is possible, but even if I can see this is part of your investigation, I do not understand it.
I would ask that you observe which hand each passenger uses.
Ah, you wish to know if they use the right or left hand when they write?
That is my intention.
I will take on this mission for you.
Excellent.
Absolutely. Do as you're told and don't question me. Thank you very much. Can you do me a favour? Oh, well. No, just do it. Just do it. Okay, let's go. I'm assuming in here. Hello. Hopefully you're not stealing anything. Knock on the door. Let's have a little snoop before we go and speak, just in case. What's this?
Empty rum bottles.
More empty rum. Let's interact with that properly, because I don't feel like I did. Just playing cards. Okay, let's go find... Wow. These aren't the best, are they? Where do you sleep?
Mademoiselle Nielsen. May I ask you a few questions?
I don't have a minute. My career is ruined, and it's not my fault.
But
What?
how did this terrible thing come to pass?
My supplies, passenger luggage, our living space. There is so little room. I gave the cargo handlers in Istanbul strict instructions how to stack my crates containing the ingredients I need for my desserts. So as one box is used up, it can be discarded.
And these fools of cargo handlers did not follow your instructions?
How is that ruining your career?
Completely. I have 4 crates that must be moved from there to here to correct the order they are stacked. But placing the wrong crate on top of a smaller crate will crush it, its contents, and my career.
Calm yourself, mademoiselle. I understand. So, the problem is these 4 crates must be moved there, but carefully.
Yes. I have to move these 4 boxes from this location
Oh, God.
to here. But there is not much space to move the boxes, and I have to be careful never to put a bigger box on top of a smaller one, or the smaller crate will be destroyed.
The problem is clear. I shall assist you.
Oh, for God's sake. Okay. Do you think this through? Ah. I mean, you could have just lifted all 4 boxes up, my love, you know what I mean? We're getting there, though. But I cannot move them because they will be crushed. There we go. Boop, boop, bam.
Et voilà.
You are a lifesaver.
Or
Might
at
have done
least
that a bit quick.
a dessert saver.
Thank you.
But I was
I
annoyed.
will gladly answer your questions.
But I can't keep having to do these bloody task questions. I can't even remember what it is I'm supposed to be asking her. Oh, last
Can
night.
you tell me your movements of last night?
Last night after dinner, I stayed in the kitchen until 12:15 a.m. Then I joined Jean and Hotaru in our quarters. Then all of us read quietly in our beds until we fell asleep.
A
You
very studious stuff.
Played cards and
Miss
drank
Nielsen
ram.
doesn't seem to have followed the same literary pursuit as the others. And these rum bottles, do they have something to do with his hangover?
You are fibbing. I stayed in the kitchen till after dinner and then joined Jean and Hot. We read quietly in our beds and then we fell asleep. This is a big old fib.
I rather think that you didn't just read last night.
What makes you say that?
The bottles of rum. Empty bottles. Mr. Morris had a deck of cards. The empty bottles.
The empty rum bottles? Were their labels part of your reading last night?
My fault. I must have left them there before I put them in the bin. And these are straight from the bar. Our passengers must have drunk them.
I have my doubts. But why would she feel the need to lie?
Miss the deck of cards?
That deck of cards. I imagine that you didn't spend all evening reading.
Yes, you're right. We played a little last night, but it wasn't long. Nobody really wanted to.
Knowing about the card game does not seem to further my investigation.
Although it proves that she has lied.
I spoke to Monsieur Maury. He seemed to be quite hungover. He even asked me to make him his day after tonic.
Have you been stealing alcohol from the bar?
Wins what? Looking around, it is clear you were gambling and drinking most of the night.
Tis
I
tis.
don't understand. It's late when we're off duty, but we need to unwind. And now there's been a murder? Yes, I admit it. We went overboard last night. But please don't tell Mr. Book. It's against regulations. We could all be fired.
Mademoiselle,
And you
I
were stressing about
realize your
cakes.
Difficult jobs have been made more difficult. But as you say, there has been a murder. I must have the truth.
Of course. I'm so sorry.
It's not such a crime. I'll leave it there and check in with Monsieur Fauchet.
Write your address
Would you
down.
mind writing your address on this paper? I'm asking everyone on the train for addresses, in case I need to contact them once they leave the train in Paris.
I understand.
Again, right-handed.
Yes, that's it. Mademoiselle Niersen is right-handed.
Do you smoke?
No, I never have.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for your answers, Miss Nielsen.
You're welcome.
I'm not sure why we feel the need to decide why everyone's left-handed or right-handed because... what is this? Oh, a moustache.
Come to Poirot, my exquisitely sculpted friend.
Just stealing somebody's sculptures, you know what I mean? Because there's multiple stab wounds. I still haven't found the captain, actually. Maybe I need to open some doors. There's multiple stab wounds. Some appear to be done with left hand, some appear to be done with right hand. I don't really know why getting everybody's thing is relevant. Plus also, what is that on the floor? Is that just a light reflection? Yeah, must just be a light. What do you mean? I suppose it's part of the... Right, let's go and speak to him. Oh, are you feeling better? Lovely. Be helpful.
It's better. Thank you.
Then may I ask you some questions? It will not take long.
Quickly, please. I have hungry passengers to feed.
How dare you?
Très bien. Can you tell me your movements last night?
Oh, nothing special. When I went off duty, I joined John and Freya in a compartment. I read for a short while, then went to bed early.
Reading? I'm not sure you have recovered enough to tell me the truth.
You were
Don't
drinking
waste
and
what
gambling.
little energy you have recovered to lie, Monsieur Maury.
Yes, sorry, Mr. Poirot. You're right. It obviously wasn't reading that made me hard like that. But if you told Monsieur Book, it could mean my job.
To be fair.
I will keep your secret, but I am investigating a murder. You must tell me the truth.
Thank you.
I don't care that you're stealing and getting drunk and gambling. I care about the guy who's killed.
Please write your address on this paper.
My address? I don't see why.
I think I hear Monsieur Book approaching.
My
Ooh.
address. Yes, of course.
Mm. Right-handed.
Right-handed person. Not surprising. Most people are.
My husband is left-handed.
You are
The
a heavy
weirdo.
smoker. My job. It is very stressful.
Would you happen to know who vapes on the train? A banana flavor?
Oh, yes. The smell disgusts me. What is wrong with a good tobacco?
I do not have time to answer that. Who is it?
I've only seen one person who vapes.
Where is he?
Captain Arbuthnot.
Captain Arbuthnot. I see.
That's great, but
Testimony was invaluable to me. Thank you. Take care, Monsieur Maury. My palate depends on your good health.
well, okay, I'm going to let you off because I feel like that was valuable enough information to be running around. Let's have a little look at our tree, what we've got. So, owner of the vape liquid. Okay. Who vapes? Captain Arbuthnot. I've not seen him. Right, we did all of this. Okay, so that's... we need to find him. What's this yellow one? Who smokes? Does not smoke?
Fantastic.
I don't remember. Is that bad of me? Smokes.
Right.
Does not smoke?
No, no, no.
Oh no,
Not
he
good. Are you
does
a
he?
smoker?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Okay. 2 out of 3.
I must admit I'm not right this time.
Are you a smoker?
I do not think that's the right answer.
Oh my
Are you a
god.
smoker?
Yes.
I don't remember. I don't remember these conversations. I've had other things going on.
That happens to me a lot.
Yes, I was right. Okay. Checking with Mr. Faucher. Dominant hand of the bar car passengers. Tracking dominant hands. I'm going to assume she's right-handed. Okay, he is right-handed. Because we have seen
I'm right
him.
again. That happens to me a lot.
Okay. I do not know. We'll go back and have a little look. What have we got here? Confront Miss Olsen. Okay. I think that is most of the loose ends. So we need to do the and find Captain Arbuthnot. Speak to Faucher. Hello. Hello. Oh, come on. There we go. Turn the
Here
key.
is your key. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
About the little favor I asked of you.
Aha, but of course. I was able to get new allergy forms from guests who were in their compartments.
Nice.
Monsieur McQueen, Monsieur Masterman, Count and Countess Andreni, they are all right-handed. I also asked Princess Dragomirov, but she had her assistant, Madame Schmidt, sign for her. She is right-handed as well.
You have exceeded my expectations. Well done. Thank you, Monsieur Faucher. I'll come back to you if I have more questions.
Okay. Everybody's right-handed. Let's go and have a little look. To the bar. Let's have a little look. Where is Arbuthnot? I mean, this train is beautiful. It's lovely. Delightful. First class. 203. Do 4. Do 3. That's my room. Go this way through the train. 2s. I still haven't seen that young couple. 106. There we go. Captain.
Captain Arbuthnot, I know that you are the only person on this train to smoke e-cigarettes. We found a vial of e-liquid at the crime scene. Will you talk to me about this, or should I pass on what I've learned to the police?
What police?
All right. Come in if you must.
I absolutely must, sir. I am investigating.
I
Hello.
have just a few questions for you.
Very well. Let's hear them.
Meeting with Miss
The
Debenham.
young English lady, Mademoiselle Debenham, was at the Lyon Hotel. Perhaps you met her there?
We exchanged a few words. Fellow Brits abroad, that sort of thing.
Relations?
What can you tell me about Mademoiselle?
Her earring was in your
Nothing
room,
whatsoever.
my dear.
We barely spoke.
The director of the Orient Express, Monsieur Bouc, thinks the assassin is a woman.
And that is enough to accuse her. She had nothing to do with this murder.
How can you be so certain?
The idea is absurd. Rachell was a perfect stranger to her.
How do you know?
She'd never seen him before.
Ah, did she tell you so?
Well, yes.
Is that a scar?
Maybe she
Or?
did. She may have commented once upon his somewhat unpleasant appearance. If a woman is concerned, as you seem to think, to my mind, without any evidence, I can assure you that Miss Debenham could not possibly be implicated.
Is that a scar on his chin or is it a new cut? I can't remember.
A woman he supposedly doesn't know very well.
Yeah,
What
but
were you doing last night around 1:15?
hearing.
1:15. I believe I was still talking to that young American fellow, Mr. McQueen, the secretary of the man who was killed. We were in his compartment.
He was a friend or acquaintance of yours?
No, I never saw him before this journey. We'd hit it off at dinner, and the conversation continued into the early hours.
Until
That's
what time
nice.
was that?
Until 1:45 or so. Then I retired to my room and went to sleep.
Anything
There
unusual?
is nothing you can recall last night that in any way struck you as suspicious?
It's nothing. A mere detail.
Allow me to be the judge.
Well, before returning to my room, I went to the lounge car to get a glass of water. When I was passing through the first-class corridor, I noticed that the door, which is just after your room, 201, was not quite closed, and the person who was inside peered out, in a furtive sort of way. Then he closed the door quickly. I know there's nothing in that, but it was the furtive way it was done that caught my attention. Struck me as a bit odd.
I
Aw.
understand. Thank you for letting me know.
Who's in 201?
Could you write down your address here, please?
My address? If you insist.
Oh, he's right-handed as well.
This man is right-handed.
Maybe Princess Dragomoth then? Vape liquid.
Is this e-cigarette liquid yours?
What flavor is it?
Banana.
Well, that is.
Banana.
That's my flavor of choice. But I have no idea what it was doing there. Whatever.
Can you explain how it ended up there?
I have no idea. I never entered the man's room, Poirot. That's the truth.
Oh, you're behaving extremely suspiciously, sir. Let's have a little look at our mind map. Vape liquid conclusion. Bottle of vape juice found at crime scene. Mr. McQueen confirmed that Captain Arbuthnot spoke with him until 1:45. Captain Arbuthnot is the only person on the train to smoke e-cigarettes. Murder apparently took place between midnight and 1:45. So, bottle of vape juice. Nice. Okay. So then this one and that one. Okay. So the bottle of vape juice belongs to him, but he apparently has an alibi. Or does he? I can't accuse Arbuthnot. His alibi protects him despite the liquid being found at the crime scene. Okay. Let's conclude.
Captain Arbuthnot is the only passenger to smoke an e-cigarette. Even if this liquid in Ratchet's room is a solid clue, he has an alibi. I cannot accuse him without any other proof.
There's a lot of clues here. Okay, so we have found that. Continue interrogations. Right. So we need to speak to... I might knock on 201 while I'm passing. Just while I'm passing, just to see if we can... Let's have a look. Can we knock on 201? Oh, apparently not. Okay. Let's go confront the Swedish lady. Where's she gone? Did she go back to her room? Did she go back to her room? What room is she in? Let's have a look. He's right-handed. Where is she? Room 104. Where was she sat? She was sat in here, wasn't she? Okay, let's go back. See if she's in her room. A lot of walking up and down this train. So far, everyone's still a suspect. Haven't really ruled anybody out. You can't. It's kind of hard to do that. 107, 106, 105, 104.
Pardon this intrusion, Mademoiselle Olsen, but something you told me earlier confuses me.
Oh, please, come in.
Bonjour. Hello. Hello.
How can you be sure Mademoiselle Debenham was in bed all night?
As I told you, I am a very light sleeper. The slightest noise wakes me up. If Fraulein Debenham had gotten out of her bed, I would have heard her. I got up this morning around 8 a.m. She was sleeping soundly.
Okay. Which of these sentences contain a lie? As I told you, I'm a very light sleeper. Slightest noise wakes me up. If Fraulein Debenham had gotten out of bed, I would have heard her. Got up this morning at 8 a.m. She was sleeping. I'm going to say this one, maybe.
Are you certain you would have heard her?
Yes. Why are you asking?
Select the element that proves that she is lying. Miss Debenham woke up at 5
I
a.m.
spoke to Mademoiselle Debenham and she told me that she got up around 5 o'clock in the morning. She opened the door and looked down the corridor. It was then that she saw a woman in a red kimono. How do you explain that?
I think I must have been sleeping very soundly not to have heard it. Oh, but does that mean
Everyone's a suspect.
I am not accusing anyone, mademoiselle. Do not worry. I am just trying to determine what happened last night. Thank you for your testimony.
I'm not accusing anyone. I'm accusing everyone. Everyone is still suspects. Right. Let's check our tree. Alibis. Mr. McQueen was talking to Captain Arbuthnot. Confirmed by Mr. Michel. Went to see... was playing cards with that. Michel went to see Mrs. Hubbard.
My little grey cells did not let me down.
Report to book. Let's go and report to him. So there's a lot of evidence that is all leading to dead ends. So it's like, well, if there's so much evidence, can all of the evidence be reliable? Are all of our alibis reliable? You know what I mean? I mean, we know, we do know, but we're pretending we don't. You know what I mean? We're doing it properly. We're doing it properly. Okay, let's go and speak to Book. Oh my goodness. Beep, 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 beep. Bonjour. Bonjour. So lots of noise outside my house then. Hello.
So, Poirot,
can I have some
I hope
coffee?
you're progressing in your investigation.
The murder weapon, the wielder of the knife, the vape smoker. The murder
There's
weapon.
No trace of the murder weapon on the train as yet. The killer could have hidden it anywhere.
It must be somewhere.
Indeed, as you say, it must be somewhere.
I haven't looked in every
According
room though.
to Dr. Constantine's report, the stab wounds were made by at least one right-handed and one left-handed person, and
Or an
with
ambidextrous
different
person.
strength. For the moment, everyone I have checked is right-handed. It is impossible to draw any conclusions as yet. However,
Or someone
I
stabbing
still
with
have
their
a
left
few
hand who
people
isn't
to interrogate,
left-handed.
Notably, the Russian princess.
You still have many avenues to explore?
Indeed, the case is far from over, mon ami.
I have discovered the vape smoker though.
Identified the person responsible for the bottle of liquid for the vape found at the crime scene.
So, this is our culprit? Do we hold him?
No, unfortunately, this bottle belongs to Captain Arbuthnot, but he has an alibi, confirmed by Monsieur McQueen for the time of the murder.
Hello, Michelle.
Monsieur Poirot.
Oh my goodness.
Calm down. But it's Mrs. Aubert. She says she found the murder weapon in her room.
Dun dun dun.
Very upset. Let's go, Poirot.
Bum, bum, bum. Somebody is absolutely lying to us, and I do not appreciate it. Because there are too many clues and too much evidence, and not enough evidence, and everybody can't have alibis. It's ridiculous. But hopefully, next time on Murder Mystery Monday, we shall discover how all of this ties together and who killed Mr. Ratchet and what have you. So if you'd like to join me for that, there is a end card coming up with a link back into my channel. You can throw me a little subscribe there and follow along with this murder mystery. I also have some other bits and pieces up there. I'm currently playing Death's Door. There's lots of other things. I am playing about with some new styles of editing and things like that, and some little, just shaking up how I do things a little bit. So I would appreciate you checking me out. Have a lovely week. I shall see you in a couple of weeks with some more Murder Mystery Monday. Bye bye.